Today guys, I'm going to talk to you about the top reasons why I bought an F900XR. So I'm really excited to talk about this one because I'm going to be adding a new bike to my stable. So I've narrowed it down to some criteria that will need to be met for my needs, if you will.
Much later.
And that video includes some items on my checklist that ultimately led me to buying this motorcycle. I really love the design aesthetics on this motorcycle. I saw the concept before its release date and I thought it looked very close to it.
Okay, hold up. Let me break this down a little further now that I have several hundred miles in my braking period and why I was so taken back during my test ride review with this bike's handling characteristics. We first need to talk about motorcycle geometry and understand rake and trail and how it correlates with cornering and handling dynamics. I promise to keep this short and simple, so stick with me. Rake, or caster angle, is the angle of your motorcycle's steering head in relation to a vertical axis. Rake is referred to its measurement in degrees. Trail is the distance measured from your front tire's centered contact point on the ground to your steering head's axis. You follow? Okay, good. More rake creates a longer wheelbase and increases a motorcycle's trail. Too much trail results in a slower turn-in response, while too little trail makes it unstable. Now, there's a lot more variables involved with motorcycle geometry and handling dynamics, like swing arm angle and its relation to anti-squat, a motorcycle's vertical position of the center of gravity, and its impact on handling and weight distribution. It's a bit more complex and involved, and I don't want to bore you. So generally comparing the rake and trail numbers for different motorcycles will give you an idea of how they're going to handle. Let's have a look at my R9T Pure first. The rake measures at 26.6 degrees and the trail distance is 4.1 inches or 104 millimeters. My F900XR's rake measures at 29.5 degrees and the trail distance is 4.1 inches or 104 millimeters. Okay, now we're on to something here. A steep steering angle is typically between 22 to 25 degrees, which is commonly found on sport bikes and results in a quicker steering characteristic. 26 degrees and up is a more relaxed steering angle and results in a slower turning. But this is where it gets interesting. A steep steering angle combined with a short trail will have the bike steering quickly but a bit twitchy in a straight line and under hard braking. A relaxed steering angle combined with a long trail has more stability but will turn like a boat. So looking at these figures between my R9T and F900XR, both are very well balanced. However, with both having an identical trail distance, it quantifies what I've been feeling riding through these canyons. But as mentioned earlier, there's a lot more variables to consider, but this generally points me in the right direction.
I know. That was a bit long-winded, but I'm really happy to see that you've stuck around. Now, if you found that informational or helpful at all, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing so I can bring you more content. So with that, let's get back on the bike and continue on with this motovlog. Oh, and big shout out to BMW Motorcycles of Riverside for lacing me up with this F900XR. Let's get back on the road.
To infinity and beyond!
So I don't even know where to begin to start with the technology that this bike comes equipped with. Really, you could question if any of these things serve any sort of functionality for my purposes. And I would answer yes. given that I will be taking my wife on pillion on longer trips, it'll just give me that added security knowing that the safety features are enabled. Rider confidence is sort of the thing that really gets me in tune with any machine. It has to be able to provide me that feedback that I'm looking for. I'm loving all the functionality that I'm getting through the BMW Motorrad app. The telemetry functions are incredible because now I can have a look at my routes because I've got it set to automatically record and relive those routes on different rides. You know, living in the city, I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of riding in this sort of traffic here. So it's just absolutely perfect as far as the size. Now the other thing I wanted to talk about was the engine displacement. Now I was really tempted to get the 1000 liter version of this bike, but I'm happy I didn't, and I'll tell you the reasons why. I feel like I have more fun on this thing, especially going through technical mountain roads. Yeah, I feel like I have more fun on this 900 as far as its agility in the canyons. Not to say that the 1000 isn't capable, but it's just, I like the feels. I'm still in braking mode, so hopefully I'm not breaking anything. Can easily keep up with the GS R1250. I feel like with this 900 motor, I'll be able to find more usable power for the kind of riding that I do. If I would have gotten the liter version, it would probably have a little bit more grunt when I'm riding 2-up. Now, while that may be true, I think this 900 is more than capable of pulling both me and the missus on the bike. All around, I think this is a very, very good balanced bike where you get the best bang for your buck. You get BMW's 6.5-inch TFT display along with all the other tech that comes with it. For what you're getting with this machine, I think it's priced pretty well in this middleweight segment. I feel like this is the most underrated bike here. Alright you guys, well I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thanks for riding with me, hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time, and as always, be sure to keep those side stands up. Peace! Below in the comments, and if you have, and I'm really happy to see. Do let me know in the thoughts.